Hey, what is up YouTube? Alright, this is episode number 9 of my 2022 bodybuilding prep with the IFBB Pro League, and in this episode we're going to be talking about training in between comps. So the New South Wales comp was held on the 27th of March, and the next comp that I'd be doing is the 23rd of April, which is the Nationals in Melbourne. So there's quite a long break in between competitions, and it's a very difficult period to try and hold contest shape for about a month, but this is how I approach things. So as you can see here, my training is still going well with the squat, this super squat. So this was 9 plates, 10 reps, which was a PB by a couple of reps actually, and this is 10 plates for 6. I think my best before was 5 reps for 10 plates. And this is my second last leg workout, so about a little over under 2 weeks to the Nationals. I had one more leg workout plan that was going to be on Easter Day, but I'm now 1 week out from the Melbourne competition. So what you want to do is, if you can safely, if the body feels good, is always keep in as heavy a weight and try and still progress your training as long as you're sensible about it. So this is 8 plates. I think I've got 13 reps, which was another PB. So I'm just showing that you can still, even though the calories are super low, body doesn't feel great, and things are pretty tight. If you do your warm-ups properly, take your time and listen to your body, you can still progress your training. So I'm off work actually, which is another thing to take the last 2 weeks off before the Nationals, and I'm going to have a week off after the Nationals as well. So that's another thing to note. You want to prepare your annual leave just before a big competition. Then this is bench press. Still getting a little bit stronger on the pressing. I think I got 7 reps with 110 kilos, which is an equal PB. So my bench press doesn't go up too much. It's something that I'm going to be working a lot on in the off season. But as you can see, still strong, still as strong as I was at any stage of the prep, which is important to note. Then this is 120 kilos. Almost about to get 5 reps, I think, but it won't happen until deep in the off season. I'd say I still need to try and get my bench up to about 3 plates. If I get 2 or 3 reps, it's going to be the goal. But here was a back down set. This is do 2 back down sets with the bench press. I never train to muscular failure. It's always to mechanical failure. I think that's also important to note, especially just before competition. You don't want to sort of want to keep training, keep staying in a calorie deficit, sort of just cruise on into the competition. So I got 10 reps with 100 kilos, which was an equal PB. I think the week before I got 11 or 12, but I didn't film it, unfortunately. But then dumbbells have been progressing too. So this is my second movement in my chest workout. It's a low angle incline, so getting plenty of chest. I got 7 reps with 45 kilos. So at the start of my prep, I was probably getting 4 or 5 reps with 45 kilos. So again, still progressing. And then 50 kilos, I think I got 5 reps with this. So the pressing has come along in the prep, not as much as I would have liked, but I've still seen some progress, and I'm sure that in the off season, if I keep working, I'll get even more. So with the deadlift I've backed off a little bit. The week before this, I got up to 4 plates for 8 reps. I'm basically just doing 6 to 8 reps. I think I did 5 sets with this in this workout. 5 sets, 6 to 8. It doesn't feel that good at the moment. The hips are a bit tight. from the leg training. I'm just not getting the recovery. I'm just not sleeping enough. So I kept the weights very, very conservative. Training at Breakthrough Fitness, which will be part of one of Sydney's best gyms. It's a great powerlifting gym out at Marylands. So then looking at the physique, so this is about a week out after training chest. So obviously looking really good. I'm really happy with how I'm looking, how I've got the physique at the moment. It's just a matter of just keep working. There's another week to go, so there's the depletion and the load. Nothing crazy. Just trying to just sort of land the plane on the runway nice and safely. Don't need to do anything crazy now. Everything's in the right spot. Don't want to get too flat during this period. I have had moments where I've been really, really flat. It's hard to sort of get going. But that's just part of holding this condition for so long. But definitely this is the best I've looked, especially through the upper body. My legs have always been good. They've come up a little bit this prep. My abs are looking better. But through the chest and shoulders, I'm looking the best I've ever looked by far, and that's due to a lot of the pressing, the techniques that I've learnt from Paul Zaitis and the coaches at Pato Performance have really helped in that department, and I've managed to bring it up a lot this year. Still a lot of work to do. The next time I compete, I've been thinking about what I'm going to do for when I compete next. I know that next year will be a shorter turnaround because I know Tony Doherty will want to have his competition a week after. He'll want to have the Nationals the week after the Arnold Classic, which is normally early March. So we'll probably lose a month. And I think I still got about 4 kilos to grow in the Classic division. And it won't hurt to take a year off as long as I can stay focused and as long as we don't have any more lockdowns and all that garbage. I can probably put on that 4 kilos in that time because also when I compete in the bodybuilding, I'll be aiming for the under 100s next time. I was 89.7 kilos or something like that. I really had to suck down to get to that, so I want to be 3 or 4 kilos heavier next time I compete to give myself a chance at the under 100s division and really give myself a chance at winning the pro card that next competition. So going to have a big off-season plan. Might even do some powerlifting comps, but we'll see when we get there. But that's episode 9 wrapped up, and keep following along to see how I go in the Nationals.